Hey guys, how are you? Kim Gorski here, and I'm going to show you some ins and outs of how to use Canva, aka really just a graphic designing tool for everyday people. That's what I really love about the Pick Monkeys and the Canvas and all these really cool things to be able to use because it gives you that professional look without having to have a professional background in this. So I want you to really know that from the start because the biggest thing that I struggled with when I first started this business was I can't make pictures. And that's not what this is all about. This is about being able to get your message out there, to be able to serve people on a health and a fitness and a mindset level, and then be able to get them into these groups. It just looks prettier this way. So I am going to show you how to do a basic, and I think this is basic, but yet beneficial for us to be able to use these tools to our advantage. And this is going to be one of many tutorials that you'll have on this. The way that I learned is through these, so I appreciate you guys taking a moment to learn through this because the tutorials is what I did. When in doubt, Google. And so I Googled how to do images in Canva, how to do images in PicMonkey. PicMonkey is not the one we are showing you today, but that is an option as well. Canva and both PicMonkey are free. You can upgrade for different things. I use it every day for my Beachbody business and also for my outside business. So I saw the benefit of investing, but you can literally use this for free. And I think the investment is maybe $40 a year. Don't quote me on that. So I am going to show you this beautiful image right here and how I did it. And so I'm going to walk you through a lot of things of just really how we can, just going to go find this image. I always lose these little images on the side. So I'm going to show you how we were able to do this. One moment. I literally just had it here, guys. Oh, here it is. There's these beautiful people. Okay, so you see all this awesome stuff. You're like, how did that happen? Well, guess what? Boom, boom, boom. You're like, oh my God, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Because don't worry. We'll see how easy it will be to get it back. All right, so over here, you go to canva.com. So I'm actually going to just go back over here. Go to canva.com. And what's really cool about Canva is that, whoops. Actually, I am going to stay on this page just for the sake of sharing the screen. But what's really cool, you go to canva.com, and when you sign up for the free account, they actually take you through a really quick tutorial where everything is. Please, I beg of you, please do that because it was extremely helpful, and that's where it becomes extremely user-friendly. So you can use this on an app form and a computer form. Frankly, I think it's very hard on your phone, and there's also other apps that I like to use on my phone. Write this down. Word Swag is a really good one. I really like being able to use like the different fonts on there. But these are like things that are very much going to be, I guess these are going to be more of like a promotional thing. Or if you want to be able to do a little bit more leeway, the apps like Word Swag, those are going to be like just putting like a real quick on your photo, just like some words. So with that said, let's get right into it. So on the left-hand side over here, you're going to see really where we're going to do it. And what does that look like? So it's like where your images are going to be, where you're able to see that black line, where you're able to see the fonts come in. So I'm going to click on my image. I already uploaded it. So you can upload it from the top. I'll show you right now that I have the image. Oops. All righty. Upload images right here. So we have a plethora of images going on here, but upload your images. So with that, we can click on the image, expand it. My best advice for someone that's like, I am not good at this is just keep on clicking. And I'm not kidding. I came into this business with a zero, and I will repeat that, zero graphic design capabilities. And now I am considered slightly a graphic designer. So going over here, and I did not go to school for that. So going over to here on the left-hand side, we're gonna go to Elements. This is a really cool place to live. And reason being is because you got all these like different things. You're like, oh my God, there's way too much going on here. Don't worry about that. Let's keep it to the basics right now. So I went in here and I got a box. So you're like, but there's just a box. Well, you can make this box, like I said, click, see anything, click, 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 click. So I just adjusted the box, extended it, and I wanted to make it black. So you can have all these different colors here. So you can go on the, the color, wheel and be able to do whatever you want. I was going to just keep it simple for today, go black. And put one little thing right here. And then I went to over on the left-hand side, follow me over here, to the text. So you're seeing right here, you're like, all these cool fonts. This is an upgraded version, so don't worry about that. But you'll have over there where you can just kind of like scroll down to different fonts that you go through. And don't go crazy. I think, if you find a font or three, keep with that for a while, because that is going to help you with time. It's going to help you a ton with time. So I'm not like, oh my gosh, I want to use a different font today. No, it's actually good to keep it consistent. So now I'm going to put in the 21 day, and I made that stand out a little bit more. And I bolded it. So I went through the different kinds of, sizings, and then I bolded it. You can italicize it. Well, actually, certain fonts is a good example. Certain fonts you can't bold or italicize just because it's based off the fonts. So I put that there, and I put it over here on the side, and that fits perfectly. And I want to show you this feature. So I'm going to use the same font. So it's this, I don't know how to pronounce font, boo-boos. So we're going to go here up on the top. So copy that. So I'm going to use the same font. Why not use the same thing? And then I'm going to do slim down. But I want to make it stand out a little bit more. So I'm going to unbold it. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. And then you're going to go over here. So again, click, click away. So I actually found this out recently, and I was like, wait, what? You can do what? And this is because I was on a phone call and someone was showing me. So go to spacing. Again, I was in Canva for almost 4 years now, and I didn't know this. So again, you're always learning. So see how, look, I'm spacing it. So I went a little bit bigger. So I went to the 120. I mean, I don't know what that means, but I went a little bit bigger. And then it's like, oh, okay, it stands out. That's kind of cool, right? Now, because I like to keep it super simple. So there's a box right there, right? So you saw a box underneath. So I'm going to copy that box, and then I'm going to adjust it. And this is kind of where I put that tagline in there, which I should have totally copied and pasted so I could just go right in here. But that's okay. And again, I wanted to stand out a little bit more. So you see what I just did? I clicked on the image below so we could see their beautiful heads. And then went here. I went white because I'm like, I'm going to make this stand out. Boom. So because I want to keep with the font scheme, and you can change, I would recommend this. Go to 2 fonts, 2 to 3 fonts. You're going to get really busy if you go under that. And that's just kind of like an aesthetic thing that you don't need to know just yet. Don't worry about that. So I'm going to go pretty small. And then I'm going to center this. And it says, find joy with losing weight. Oops. Oh, there it is, losing weight. And these taglines, you're like, how do I come up with this? You'll learn as you go. But I will say, what is the tagline going to do for them? What's a result they're going to get? Because at the end of the day, losing 5 to 10 pounds, yeah, that's freaking awesome. I'm not going to lie. And that's going to come from you having experience with this. But usually with my 21-day groups, they are losing between 5 to 10 pounds, like 5 to 7 pounds, excuse me. And, but I'm also on the emotional side of it. It's like finding joy, finding joy with losing weight. And what did I put there? And knowing how to eat for your body type. So why did I put this? For me, I've been in this business for a little bit, and I've just learned that this is like some things that my clients are actually saying. So now people are really like, I want to know how to lose weight for my body type. What? It's freaking awesome. We all should know this. You know what I mean? And so here is how I did that. So you can bold it, and here, adjust. Look, click, click away. I know a lot of people, including myself, that would be like, oh my God, it's off the other line. Don't worry. So I'm going to actually go a little step further. How can I now make it stand out and be able to stand out for that banner or that image that you're putting up on social media. So look at that, stand out, awesome. So I went over here to get that circle and went to the elements again, and here's a circle. So I will say this, a really cool feature I use is this search engine over here, top left, right over here. And you can put in box, you can put in circle, all these things. And you can put in anything that, like, say, for example, you see on one of like the coach's images and you're like, oh my God, I want to find that. Put it in the search engine. Most likely you'll be able to find it, or Google it. Google it and add it into your images. So you can Google it and add it into your images. So I'm going to show you that really quick over here on the left. So look, I had these overlays. And these aren't in there. They're really freaking cool. Like, look at these awesome overlays. I'm going to keep it simple for you today, but I Googled that. So it's like, it's called like again, I learned this as I go, but it's a brush stroke transparent background. So that is a little bit more advanced, but I wanted to just show you that there's those capabilities here, and it's freaking awesome. And you're like, I don't really care about images, Kim. Like, I get it. But you do get excited and get very fascinated when these images is why someone would come into a challenge group. These images is what inspires someone. So I geek out over these images because there is something beautiful coming on the other end. Back to this right now. So the circle, cool, but damn it, it's in my freaking way. So go to the top right over here. So go to arrange, go to the back. So I went to the back where I want it to be. And then I go over here to the left, follow me a little bit over here, go to the text. And then I just added this. I could have copied it, but I just want to show you how you can add it. I'm going to make the font a little bit smaller, bold it. I'm actually going to change it to yellow. This is just, again, an aesthetic thing because it really just pops out. We start August 14th. Boom. All right, so with that said, go to the top right here with spacing. So you know how I did the spacing, the letter spacing? Now let's do the height. Again, I just found this out like in the last like 2 months, and I was like geeking out. So look, it's like not as far as part, this and that. So that's how I was able to make it really clean and really to the point. So I could probably make this a little bit bigger now. Boom. We start August 8th. So guys, that's it. And you're like, what? That's it? I'm exhausted from this. No, this is something that you can slap some images, slap some fun on there, but this is a cool way to be able to make an image that not only makes someone scroll stop, makes someone excited about your group, and this will be able to connect you on the other end. And I'm going to show you one quick thing over here to kind of finish this out, because you are going to have to be, so this is a Facebook banner image, and you can pick that as you go. So over here, top left, you can change dimensions. So you can change dimensions based off what it is. But I'm going to show you a custom one that I know. If you are going to be in Vimify, Vimify tells you this. Vimify is an app that you may use for your challenge groups. They are 1600 by 900. Don't worry about memorizing that. It actually says it when you upload. Upload your 1600 by 900 image. PX. Resize it. I just resized it. So look. All right, cool. They're a little bit out of place. So I'm going to copy this and I'm move it up. Woo! It's like magic. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Oops. Oh. So I'm going to show you something I always do. Undo. Top left over here. Over here. Top left. Undo. And then I'm just going to move it up, boom. And then you can download this, download it for a PNG. Usually PNG is always going to be, they're going to tell you what it's recommended, usually PNG and JPEG for uploading images. And yeah, guys, that's it. I know it sounds a little complex, but I guarantee the more you do it, the more competency you'll have, the more confidence you have, and then the more amazing things will be going on in your challenge groups. All right, guys, thanks so much. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask.